this show, like you said, from start to finish, is a pretty damn perfect show.
Right.
You should be proud. Tone should be proud. Your team and we should be proud because that collective put together a banging ass show.
Throughout music history, boy bands have been synonymous with using choreography to help build their image. Explain a little bit on the process and methods on how you guys make it so seamless.
It goes back to us being performers. We've always said there's gonna come a point when we stop dancing. If we go for 20 more years, we're not gonna be dancing anymore. We've always talked about that Eagles moment or that Rat Pack where it's just, you look classy, you're singing the songs, there's cool props or dancers, whatever, but we are limited as to what we're doing. But that's down the road because we're still up there killing it. But there's a formula that works. If you look at the boy bands of today, they're more vocal based or they're musicians. That's the boy bands of 2017 on. But we've always been showmen. And I think that combination of being able to sing live, not lip sync, let me be clear, sing live and dance at the same time, that's a huge upswing for us. Because when we started, all the quote unquote boy bands, where that name came from, boy band, started in Europe. Most of those guys were not really singing. Everyone else was gonna lip sync, and it was really dance heavy because people wanted to see a show, a spectacle. At the end of the day, with us, moments like Breathe, or Don't Wanna Lose You Now, or I'll Never Break Your Heart, that goes back to what we really are, which is a vocal harmony group. Like you said, the dancing is just a little sprinkled sweet sauce. It's that Cholula right there on top of the taco. And it just fits. It just makes sense. Sometimes you could overthink it, like why do they dance or why do they play instruments or why? It just makes sense. Sometimes you just don't even have to ask why. And for us, it just makes sense. We could just stand up there and sing and we may have half the success that we have.
Right.
But I think it's a crucial, intricate cog in the machine that is Backstreet Boys is to be able to do both.
What's your favorite dance number to perform on the DNA tour and why?
I would say my favorite number, Undone. I mean, that song from when we first did it, and it's one of the most bare bones, simplest choreography. But as you always told us, because it's simple, it's got to be clean. And if it's clean, it looks larger than life, no pun intended. And also the mics have to light up. That helps. Otherwise, it just loses its freaking luster.
A little bit of magic dust on there.
That song is just great to do live, but it's just such a great routine. Like it's sexy, but it's also like old school, like OJ's, Shy Lights vibe.
Nice.
Sometimes simple is better. I mean, some of the big dance numbers look fantastic, but sometimes the ones that are just really condensed are bigger.
And that's why y'all the biggest selling boy band in history, my brother. In the moment when you guys are on stage and you guys are like in it, you're singing, you're dancing, how much does it help to hear your fans scream at the top of their lungs?
Now in the day of in-ear monitors, it's a blessing and a curse. Whenever it's a big number or it's after a number and we're still on stage, I pull an ear out just to feel that moment, to hear the crowd, because you could see them singing, you could see them screaming, but if you can't hear it and you can't feel it right here, what's the fucking point? Any chance I get, like the moment that Kevin and I are talking to the crowd before we do our little gag and our little quick change, I take an ear out just to take in that moment.
Right.
Neither me nor Kevin has to say a single word and just stand there and just take it in, take in the love and give back the love. And man, I mean, to be able to still get that level of love and screams 27 years later, it's pretty freaking remarkable.
And to walk through the crowd and see the fans singing, dancing, like, it's amazing, man. I just want to give it back up to the fans. You know, we would not be able to do this if it wasn't for you. I thank y'all for being there for the boys for all these years, because not only that, you have brought us along with them. So, big time for you.
Yes, we have the best, the most amazing fans in the world. They are loyal to the core. They're loving, they're forgiving, they're passionate, they're compassionate. They are truly the rock that has solidified us in this business. A very hectic, crazy, dog-eat-dog business. And we were able to last almost 30 years so far. That's a huge testament to our fans, to the music, and to each other, all of us. Family. It's family, man.